You know, Brian, let's take a look at that dining room hutch. That thing is awesome.
Beautiful piece of furniture.
Yeah. We're looking at the inside, the Guild Edition of Woodsmith. This is number 217. So we always have lots of projects, shop and furniture projects.
Right, and from large projects to small, but in this case, it's a nice dining room hutch that's actually part of a set of furniture from a table and chairs to a buffet.
So we're online here, so let me go ahead and jump forward into this. The Hutch article is typical. We have the construction overview. You get to see the exploded view of how all these pieces go together. And then I can just flip forward into all of our step-by-step, the base cabinet, the drawers and the top, and the doors and the shelves, and it keeps going on from there.
You know, and one of the things we want to give you is all the details you need to successfully complete the project. So in this part of this article here, it's how to do the bead molding around the lower part of the cabinet, as well as how to finish off that base cabinet by creating some great doors.
Well, we could go on and on inside the issue, but it might be a little bit more fun. We're going to go take a little field trip and go to our photo studio where we have the set up on how we shot the photograph for inside this issue. So let's head to the photo studio and take a look at that hutch. Well, here we are on the set, our dining room set in our photo studio to take a look at the hutch, the cherry hutch that we had in this issue. So it's a beautiful project, a big project, quite a lot going on here.
Now, it looks kind of complicated, but the nice thing is it actually breaks down into smaller sub-assemblies and smaller steps. Starts with this lower base unit here, and then we added an upper cabinet. Now, the lower base unit's pretty simple. It's just a plywood cabinet that we dressed up with some hardwood edging. Then to finish things off, we went with some frame and panel doors, and then, of course, you need some additional storage here, so we added drawers that have some dovetailed construction along with full extension slides so you can get at to everything in the drawer. Finally, we added a top. Now it looks like a solid wood top, but we actually used plywood, edged it in hardwood, and then applied some veneer to the top and a little molding profile along the edge.
Now you could just complete the base unit and you'd have a beautiful piece of furniture for your dining room, but we went ahead and added this top cabinet. Now it's a little bit different construction. In this case, we use frame and panel for the front, the doors, and the sides. Now in all these cases, the frame and the panel for the frame and panel is actually glass, even on the sides of the cabinet. But when we open up the doors here, it's a frame and panel, and you'll see how to install a glass panel using glass stop. And then you get a look inside here to the shelves, which are also framed with glass panels. Now, why did we use glass panels? Well, we installed some lighting in the top of the cabinet called puck lighting, and it shines through the light shines through the glass, so it illuminates all of the things that are in your cabinet and has a very nice look to it. So it's quite a project and a beautiful addition to a dining room.
Now, it'd be a great piece of furniture for any dining room just as a standalone, but it's actually part of a set of furniture that started in Woodsmith 216, went with this elegant dining room table as well as a set of chairs.
So now you can start to complete a whole new dining room set. And there's one more piece, and it's coming up in the next issue of Woodsmith, and that'll be this buffet sideboard. Now, as we start to take a look at it, we'll back up here a little bit, and you can see that our dining room is actually just a corner in our photo studio. So we have lights and not quite a ceiling up here, and this is the way we actually shoot this, but we bring all this in, set up all the props to make it look like a dining room so you get a good idea of how it could look in your home.
Right, it's a great way to get a new dining room set and learn some woodworking at the same time.
So all of this is in Woodsmith in 216, then 217, the current Guild Edition, and then 218 coming up. So take a look at all the details of building all this and add to your new dining room. We'll see you in a couple of months, and we'll take a look at that buffet. You know, Brian, one of the things about this is this plywood.
It looks like solid. It looks like solid wood, but you can really dress things up. Hardwood edging.
That's a nice effect and easy to build.
To see this project and get a complimentary preview of the new Woodsmith Guild Edition, click on the button below. Then, if you'd like to subscribe to the Guild Edition and get free digital versions of every new issue, just click on the subscribe button above the page flipper.